Good morning, my friends, and welcome to day 11 of the 40-day water fast. I am officially now a quarter of the way done with a 40-day water fast. Having done 10 days, I'm now well on the way to my goal, and I'm very excited about the progress so far. I'm still averaging about 2 pounds a day, and I feel good. And I'm saying the same things every day. So I will probably start skipping a few days just because I don't want to come on here and say, hey, I feel great. And I'm thinking clear. And I don't want to just come on and say the same thing every day. So what I'll probably end up doing is saying, okay, knocking it back to once or twice a week. Definitely on the weigh-in days, there'll definitely be coming on to do that. But I'm also kind of running out of topics because I'm not a diet. I don't speak about diet. That's not my main focus in life. My main focus in life is spirituality, and so it's not something I really tend to want to talk about. Just like the spiritual videos, if you have questions about what I'm going through or the process, and you want to ask some questions, that'll have me do more water fasting videos. I really don't want this channel to become a diet channel. I want this channel to stay as a spirituality channel. But I want you guys, my community, and I say my, meaning our community, to be involved because I'm bringing you along on the journey. So if you're interested in anything or you want to know something about what's going on, I've had a lot of people ask me about electrolytes again. The Buddhists didn't use them, the Hindus didn't use them, Jeshua didn't use them, and I'm not using them. There's another channel on YouTube called A Healthy Alternative, and they're basically a fasting channel. And they show all these people people who've lost hundreds of pounds fasting. And he has some pretty good videos on electrolytes and what he's discovered with all the people he's helped lose all that weight and get healthy. And he's very secure in his fact that you don't need the electrolytes. So and you can find videos on that on his channel. And what else? I just want to one byproduct that I've already kind of mentioned on this channel is that I'm cleaning parts of my house that I have never seen. I've seen them and I've cleaned them, but it just feels that way right now. But I find I'm also in redecorating. I have so much energy and I want to just redo things and become anew. And then it brought me up to another thing that's happening because of the fact that I have all this renewed energy and I'm basically becoming myself. I'm finding myself purging my house of extra junk that I don't use. If I haven't used it in 6 months, unless it has extreme sentimental value, it's going away and it's getting donated to somebody or somewhere. And, I'm going through my closet and I'm clearing out all the clothes that I haven't touched in forever. And I've got a tuxedo in there that I've worn once in the past 15 years. Probably doesn't even fit right now. So that's going away. And so I got a lot of stuff that I'm just going to clear out. I'm going to simplify my life. My dream would really be to have and this is something I'm going to manifest actually. An arts and crafts style house with a quarter sawn oak, but very sparse, almost like a Japanese house, and only having very high quality, beautiful artwork and things of that displayed and things that make me feel good. And so right now what's happening because of this excess energy I have, I'm going through my house and I'm going, wow, I can do this, I can do that, I can change this, I can change that. And it's all just time. It's not even stuff that I need to buy a lot of stuff for. I have to buy some, but it's not stuff that I need to spend a lot of money on or anything. It's just to do it. I'm going through all my junk drawers, and I say all because I have several junk drawers. And do you know what you keep in a junk drawer? Junk stuff you don't necessarily ever use or rarely use, and so I'm going to go through all those junk drawers, and I'm going to put all the things that are tools down with the tools. I'm going to organize, and I'm going to get rid of the extra junk, right? Because purging your body of the excess is a great opportunity to purge your life of the excess, the things that don't serve you, because they're just holding you down, holding you back. I would love to be in a position, and I will be in a position at some point, because that's what I'm creating, to be able to have my life so simplified that I could, get up and go when I want to go, and that's kind of my, and let's just say, I have a video studio in my house. There's a lot in this video studio in my house, right? I have my living room is filled with, just cool mementos and things from my travels, and my kitchen is filled with, the knife block with all the stuff. Well, I'm going through it. I'm like, are these knives really high quality? Are these something that I would want to keep forever, or is this just junk? And the belief of it just being junk, I decided to purge them. So I got rid of the knife block, and I bought really quality knives, and I put them in my kitchen. And I went through every drawer in the kitchen, and I cleaned everything out, and I organized everything. I leaned out my life. I cleaned up all the excess, just like my body is doing right now. So the idea of water fasting is more than just fasting for the body. It's fasting for yourself. It's a process by which you really want to thin things out. I've got so many things that I own that are mementos, and I'm looking over my camera right now at the back wall over here. And I've got things back there that mean a great deal to me. It's a wall of certificates of appreciation from various military bases in Iraq and Afghanistan for coming over for the USO tours, and I will never get rid of them. They are something I'm profoundly proud of, and those I think are the perfect thing to have up on the wall, because it's something I look at and I feel good because I did that, So my world is turning into an outer aspect that is something I can be proud of, quality kitchen utensils, quality furniture, quality, whatever, everything's got to be quality, because that's what you're doing to your body. You're turning your body into a quality body by getting rid of the excess that's not being burned off, and clearing out and maintaining the body. Your outer life is an expression of your inner life, and if you can clean out your inner expression, then your outer expression has the opportunity to then be cleaned out as well. And when you clean out the outer life, it makes cleaning out the inner life even more profound, even easier. It's so cool, because as I look at the work I'm doing around the house right now, I'm doing a lot of work around the house right now, because I have several more hours in the day that I can do that, and I have the energy to get up and do that. So you want to make sure that this, fasting is a great thing for the body, but if you really want to take it to the next level, fast in your entire life. Fast, from your environment. Get your environment representative of the life you want to live, or the who you are, or who you want to be, even, because that's how you create who you want to be. Is you start making everything around you in alignment and resonating with that outcome. And I really like the idea of coming into my house and having everything where it's supposed to be, and no junk drawers, and everything just precise, And when I set up my workshop in the garage, I specifically went out and I bought these great workbenches, so every tool and every part can go back in its place. And I find that as I work on things, they don't make it back sometimes. Well, that's another thing I'm doing is I'm working in the garage and making sure everything goes back in its place and everything is easy to access and clean, because that's the way that's the way my world should be. That's the way my world is going to be, because I'm no longer frazzled. I'm no longer working 42,000, traveling 200 days a year speaking. I'm now here in the house, and when I'm not making videos, I'm existing and living in this space. And the other thing is, I have a son, and for my son to come into a messy house is not teaching him anything good. My son coming in and seeing piles of junk drawers and things of that nature, it's not teaching him anything good. So, being the best representation of myself and having that bleed into my environment by fasting my environment, what happens is my entire experience changes, his entire experience changes. So think about that if you're going to do this fasting thing, don't make it just fasting. Make it fasting your life, cleaning out and making an opportunity to renew and refresh and get lean. Get lean, get down to what you used and nothing more. And if you don't, if you haven't touched it in a year or 2 years, get rid of it. If you need it again, rent one or get another one. And the idea of getting another one sounds terrible, but I will bet if you haven't used it in a year or two, you probably won't use it, or you probably won't buy another one because it'll be gone because you don't really need it. So that's my thought on this today. So if you're fasting and you want to do this with your life, do it with your entire life, and I think you'll just be amazed at the changes that you'll have. You guys have a great day, and I will talk to you soon. See ya. Bye.